No. It's just a huge assumption to make. I mean, why would international criminal syndicates that currently derive monopoly rents from occupying the position that they do, and there's a paper just out last year showing that ivory seizures can be linked by DNA to 3 large cartels, 3 organized criminal syndicates. This idea that they will simply adapt to a legal, perfectly functioning, well-governed market is nonsense. They have every incentive to use that legal channel as an opportunity to launder their product. And remember that they are sophisticated economic outfits. You must understand criminal syndicates in this space as corporates, as multinational corporations with very sophisticated marketing and understanding of their markets, and how to get product to market at lowest cost to themselves and at highest price. And so that they are vertically integrated supply chains. And they will use whatever channels they can, and the availability of a legal channel is perfect for their current setup, and that's what we're starting to see with lion bone, for instance. We're seeing lions poached, and we're seeing bones as part of other contraband making their way to Asian markets through legal channels. It's just so much easier, and the difficulty for law enforcement officials is that they have neither the capacity nor the technology to differentiate between legal and illegal stock. And so this idea that syndicates will just adapt, yes, it's true, they'll adapt, but not in the way that pro-traders expect. This is a political economy issue. You must understand the incentives of all the players, and the incentives driving international organized criminal syndicates are to use legal channels to ensure that they get a strong bottom line. To assume otherwise seems to me to be wishful thinking.
Ross, I'd like to go a step further. I think that the criminal syndicates are saying, please,
Absolutely.
Let's legalize, please, because then at the point of sale, they can then launder their illicit goods, and they will always undercut, as Ross said. I think that the criminals would be saying, please, just go ahead. We just love what you're doing, because it'll give them further opportunities.
Right. And they'll also purchase. Right? Remember that they will purchase everything that they can on the consumer side, so that they can drip feed the market. Think of these criminal syndicates as De Beers. They want to control supply. They'll get supply from wherever they can, legal or illegal, and you'll just have the existence of a parallel market. And they will drip feed the market in order to ensure monopoly rents. I mean, you're talking about a fundamentally valueless product. And this is the nails on my fingers, you know. That's keratin. That's what rhino horn is made of. So, and just like a diamond, it has no actual physical value in reality. And so what do you have to do? You have to drip feed, you have to create perceptions of scarcity, and then you sell. And you have to endow this rhino horn with mythical properties. And those mythical properties, as we've repeatedly said in this interview, are derived from the notion that this thing is wild. You know, it bestows masculinity or bestows prestige. That's the marketing. And to think that a well-governed legal trade will somehow overcome that, I don't know where that assumption comes from, but it's not based on evidence or reality.
It's another great one-liner. And that's the problem. We're dealing with a whole lot of one-liners which sound great, but in reality, those one-liners don't work, especially in today's modern Asian markets.